For today's purpose, we've chosen one of our games, PUBG Mobile. It's so I'm not ready to give everyone tips how to be really good or esports player for this game, but basically, it's a game where we kind of allow 100 players to be dropped into the same map, and they're supposed to play a survival game. You'll be on an island scavenging for weapons or vehicles in order to be the last survivor of the game. So anyone who has trouble sleeping tonight, feel free to download this. Reach out to me. I'll give you more tips, and hopefully you'll be a really good gamer in PUBG. And for this purpose, we've used the registration process as a gamer in the US. If you want to play this game, you downloaded this app, what you go through before you enter into the game. So this is kind of the loading page of PUBG.
I'm just going to interrupt you. But when I'm playing the game, do I speak to people and hear them, or do I type to them? What communication?
Both.
Okay.
So there are different modes. There are modes where you're playing with your mates, you're playing with random people, you team up with random people or team up with your mates to play it. Obviously, you would want to communicate with your teammates in order to succeed. So there is both voice and text chat in it, but obviously it's a really interactive, fast-paced game. So I think most users do not use the text typing throughout the game.
But they have a headset, and so they can chat to their teammates.
They can connect to it.
Okay,
yes.
Great. Thank you.
So this is the usual loading page of the game. Users will first be welcomed by different ways to create or log into your account, either through social media or through your contact details to register an account, or even we've given users the option to register as a guest, which does not require you to provide any of your contact details in order to set up an account and enjoy our gaming services. So after that, you'll be welcomed by terms of services, the privacy policy. The language here would mainly be determined by the device language setting that the user has originally set for their device. After that would be the country gate. This is where we require our users to inform us where they're located, where they're from. This would actually determine what are the steps coming after this and also the standards, because how we do our privacy compliance with our games is basically we designed the login user interface based on different jurisdictions' requirements. The age for adults and minors are determined basically through this page by users' information provided to us. And so this also brings us next to the age confirmation. This is where we determine whether you're a minor or you're an adult. So again, this links back to the country gate. Depending on different countries, we have different age thresholds to determine whether you're minor or adult. This information, depending on different games, for PUBG and US users, it will look like this. Other games, we might require you to provide date of birth. Other jurisdictions might vary as well. This information, we work with our tech teams very closely to ensure that this information this determination of whether you're minor or adult is done on your device instead of stored in our back-end servers. So once we've identified that it's a minor or an adult, we just give you a tag to identify your minor or an adult, and then that will proceed next to the parental confirmation process if you're a minor. So again, in this case, it's a US user. We've required PUBG to conduct this parental consent process through a credit card verification. So the minor will see a screen asking them to hand over the device to their parents for them to review all the terms, the privacy disclosures, and then if they're fine with their kids playing this game, they can then proceed by entering their credit card information to verify that it's an adult that is behind and this is their parent or guardian. So again, this credit card information is solely used for verifying and we will not use this information for any in-game purchase services once the user logs into the game. And if I think one point to drop here is also, if the parent refuses to provide this consent, or the parent just ignores the kid, then any information that we've collected from this minor user before this stage will be deleted after a certain period of time. And that's what we've worked with our tech teams to ensure that. This is another example. We've just gone through the credit card verification. This is the email verification where other jurisdictions we've adopted. So minors would be asked to insert their parent's email address, and the email will be sent over to their parent's email, provide all the terms. And again, it's a similar stage where the parent will have to actively confirm that their kid can proceed in order to allow the kid to play the game. So during this process, before the parental confirmation is provided, the minor will not be allowed to enter into the game and enjoy any part of the services.